boy. The Democrats are in trouble, ain't they? Before we get started, I would like for everybody to push that like button. Push that like button. I got some news to tell y'all. I got some news to tell y'all. Y'all gonna like this. Everybody, everybody. If you ever rode in the ambulance, push that like button and tell me if what I'm about to tell you is not some of the most informative information, political information that you've ever received before. Man, I got something to tell y'all. Do me a favor and push that like button. Don't come in unless you push the like button first, and get ready to prepare yourself for what I just found out about Donald Trump. Y'all not gonna believe this. Donald Trump. Y'all not gonna believe this. I need y'all to come in, push that like button, and show me some love. Like, just a little love. I'm waiting. 3 or more people, and I'm gonna start spilling the beans. I'm spilling the beans. You know what? I think I need to pray on this, because every time I pray, the Lord blesses me with the right group of people to come in and engage with me. Lord Heavenly Father, right now, before we get to speaking, I want you to tell the people and let the people know that everything that I say is not me, is you speaking through me. And I am just a messenger. Lord, thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for the new revelations that you reveal to me every day to open my people's mind up, to show them that God is real. Amen. All right, now that we done, push that like button. Blessings, blessings. Amen. All right, I got some informative information for y'all today. I have some informative information for y'all today. Yes, I do. Do you know that Donald Trump just got a major endorsement that left the Democrats jaw dropped? Like, do you know that Donald Trump just got one of the biggest endorsements that made the Democrats jaw drop? Yo, I dare you to watch. I don't know nothing about that. You would not get no free publicity, free promotion on my goddamn page. Did you pay me to say that shit out loud? Well, I ain't saying it. How you doing? Harris lose 24. Okay, I like your campaign slogan. Um, I had a sign right that says, when you hold it up, it says vote for Harris. Then when you flip it, you flick that motherfucker. Then another sign will pop out the top and it say, don't vote for Harris. Like, woo, woo, don't vote for Trent. Don't vote for Harris, nigga. I swear to God. Like, that's my laugh. What you mean why I laugh like that? That's the way I laugh. Yeah. How y'all doing? What's that like button? Show me some love. Somebody, you got a creepy laugh. Your mama got a creepy laugh. Oh my God. I love your laugh. I love your laugh too. Even though I don't know what it sounds like. Woo. Woo. Laughter is life, man. I swear, man. If you can't laugh, you ain't living, motherfucker. Like, goddamn. Am I the only one? Push that like button. Show me some love. I love this nigga. This nigga's hilarious. I like you too. Thank you very much. Highly favored. Like, and truly blessed. Like, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I would like to tell y'all this information, man, because this information is very valuable. You know, a lot of people read, or how do you say, they seek for propaganda to fill their brain cells up. They don't look for informational, like fundamental informational material to fill their brain cells with. A lot of people like to find propaganda, stories and lies, and people who despise and trying to scam people to pay money into buying their brand, and you know what I mean? Where are you from? Are you Mexican? That is an insult. That's just like, you know, that's an insult. Trump next week, nigga, not 2025, 2024. What you mean? Now this is the final countdown. This is the last weekend. Ain't no more weekends till the election. This is the last one, and we finna be the Donald Trump next week. That's what we need to be putting on there. Donald Trump next week is going down, man. The election is on Tuesday, so we should be getting the full results in on Wednesday, Thursday afternoon. Wednesday afternoon, Thursday morning, we should be able to find out if Donald Trump won or not, because they got to count all the mail-in ballots, you know. But by popular vote and popular demand, we going to know the same night. Donald Trump is going to win like Obama won in 2008 by a landslide. Every state just going to start painting red. They just going to drop. They just going to close. They just going to turn the lights off on their campaign. Be like, you know what? We can't fight this. This is an American movement, and I don't know where the fuck we went wrong, but some kind of way, Joe, we fucked up. That's what Kamala gonna tell Joe. I'm voting for Trump, too. I done already voted for Trump 12 times this year. Like, I got 12 mail-in ballots. I sent all 12 of my mail-in ballots in, and I done received a reception letter for all 12 of my letters, for all 12 of my ballots, with a reception number. So every time you send a ballot in, they'll send you a thank you receptionist letter in the back to tell you that they received your ballot, and this is the number for your receipt. And if you want to look online to see that your vote was counted, you get that. So I sent 12 ballots in, and I done got 12 reception letters with 12 different numbers, so I can verify that my vote has been counted for. So therefore, the Democrats started this shit, and the Republicans figured out how to fucking beat their ass at their own game. So Donald Trump told us to go out and vote. Go out and vote. And we went out and voted. But for the election, cast those early ballots. Well, we casted those early ballots. And now, Kamala's in trouble. Kamala's in trouble. Because the only people who wait until the day of election to vote is Republicans. Republicans. The real diehard Americans that feel like the only day you should vote is on voting day. Election day. The real diehard Americans that will take off from their job and stand in line for hours for an opportunity to walk inside there and step inside one of those booths and push that I want Donald Trump to be my next president again. Like, do anybody know what's going on right now? And if you don't know what's going on, I'm going to be the one to tell you. Okay, Donald Trump just got an endorsement, a major endorsement. That just left the Democrats' jaw dropped. Like, what? You've been endorsing us for all these years, and now, 3 days before the election, you're going to endorse Donald Trump. Do you know that the Washington Post just endorsed Donald Trump? The Washington Post. That's Jeff Bezos. So now Donald Trump got Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk on his team. That just pissed off all the goddamn Democrats. They just jaw drop right now. They like, how can Bezos... See, Bezos was a silent Trump supporter. He's a Republican. A billionaire Republican. Get the fuck out of here. You don't think that this man is going to vote for the right man to put in charge for financing and make sure that America become great again, and that he be able and continue to be able to make billions and billions and billions of dollars every year? Like, the only person. See, Kamala talking about she want the billionaires to pay their fair share. You know how much taxes billionaires would pay if they had to pay their fair share? When they fair share don't count because the fair share that people pay into taxes only goes into the politicians' pockets. What the fuck? Y'all don't know what's going on. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Let's walk the walk. Let's talk the talk. Kamala, disasterma. She gonna disaster. She's a disaster for our country. She wasn't picked. She was chosen. And she was chosen to lose. And the Democrats knew she was gonna lose because she didn't have what it takes to win. No woman that sucked their way to the top will ever become president of the United States. If that woman was ever known for sucking on a black man's penis, she would never be the president of the United States. And because she started out sucking on Willie Brown, she would never be a United States president. Am I the only one? Dems all the way. Yeah, they all the way in, looking crazy than a motherfucker right now. They don't know what to. They is scared. They is in a panic. They in an uproar right now. They in a panic. They panicking. They scared. They don't know what's going on. They don't know what to believe. They don't know what's gonna happen. That's how you know they gonna lose. That's how you know they gonna lose, man. Well, tomorrow I'm renting 3 buses. On Sunday, I'm renting out 3 buses and I'm doing free rides to the poll. Free rides to the poll. I'm taking homeless people. I'm taking poverty people. I'm taking middle class people. I'm taking everybody that need a free ride to the polls. That's all I'm doing tomorrow. I'm driving, taking people to the polls. And they gotta sign my consent form that they voting for Donald Trump to get a free ride to the polls. So I know that I'm taking nothing but Trump voters. I'm taking nothing but Trump. I'm gonna be like, Trump, if you're voting for Trump, you can get a free ride to the polls. I'm taking them off. I'm taking them. He said, you want to hear me giggle one more time? Why? What's wrong with you don't like my giggles? You don't like my laugh? I'm not going anywhere. Greer, thank you so much for sticking around. Are y'all like me? Do you have an occupational career or do you have an obligational job? I ask you this question. Are you a boss or are you a worker? I ask you that question. I ask you that question because a lot of people who are bosses, they think like bosses. And a lot of people who are workers, they think like workers. So I want to ask you this another question. Do you think you are an extraordinary person or ordinary person? Because the average person is ordinary. But 1 out of every 5 people that's born is extraordinary. You know that, right? It's got to be a lot of us. It's a lot of us. It is. It's a lot of us. 1 out of every 5. Somebody said 1 out of every 100. No. God make a lot of us. It ain't. I done met a lot of different extraordinary people than me. And then we all extraordinary in unique ways. But I done met a lot of, extraordinary people. Hell yeah. Trump and Vance. Yeah, next week. Can't believe it. I ain't saying 2024 no more. I'm saying next week. Next Tuesday. This Tuesday. We can say this Tuesday now. Because this Tuesday, Donald Trump will be president again. Oh my God. Thank you very much. If y'all believe that Donald Trump is going to be president on Tuesday, he's going to win the election, do me a favor and push that like button right now. Okay, I got 120 people watching me and only 8 likes. So I got 112 people that dislike Donald Trump in my feed right now. If you don't like Donald Trump, then you don't like me. Well, I can't say that. Because you might like me and not like Donald Trump. You know, everybody got their own preference of what they like. You know, I love you too. Let's sing the Love You song. I love you. You love me. I forgot the rest of it. How y'all doing? Push that like button. Trump is fired like that. You puffing. Yeah. The last person that was fired like Trump, I don't think we ever had a president to ever step out like Trump did, man. We gotta tilt our hat where our hat is where it's due at. When you see a player doing his thing, man, you supposed to congratulate him. Don't hate on him. Participate. Don't be a hater. Be a participator, man. Like I tell people that all the time. Like, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with being prejudiced. There is something wrong with being racist, but there's nothing wrong with being prejudiced. You can dislike anything, anybody you want to. That's an American right. But racism don't belong in America. See, to be a racist, that's a different type of hate. You know what I mean? To be prejudiced, you have the right to hate, dislike anything that you don't. If it's not like you can dislike it. If it don't do what you do, you can dislike it. That is a prejudice right. And a lot of people don't know the difference between racism and prejudice. And I tell people this all the time. Donald Trump is not racist. Donald Trump is prejudiced. I was raised on the other side of the fence with the white folks. My grandparents was a little bit more wealthier than the average nigga, so I went to private school, and I went I went we went to the golf school, we went to aviation school together. We was, you know, I didn't I even I was even in a polo class one time. We was playing polo. Yeah, alligator polo. That's when you get on the alligators and you ride the alligators in the swamp and play alligator polo. How y'all doing? I'm from the South. I support you. Am I your ninja? If you are a white supporter and you support me and you donate to my cash app, to my comedy calls, like once I start receiving money for my comedy, for what I'm doing as an artist, I'm gonna take that first little bit of money that I get and I'm gonna buy a big old piece of land. And I'm gonna announce to all my fans, all my followers, that I took the money that they gave me at first and I bought this land. Then I'm gonna start placing structures on the land. You know, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna start putting concrete slabs out on the land. I gotta develop the land, right? And then I'm gonna start, I ain't gonna tell y'all. Everybody know my main objective, my main goal, you know. I tell everybody, for me to live comfortably, to create my own environment where I can live comfortably in. And so I want to create a community of like-minded people who want to live comfortable and want to beat the system. Like we are coming together to beat the system of life, the system of American uh, rules. We finna beat the system together. And we gonna buy a big old piece of land and we gonna put slabs on that land and we gonna build our custom dream houses on this land. And we're gonna pay our taxes together. We're gonna pay, everybody gonna pay their fair share. And at the portion of what they have to pay every year for their portion, would be a fraction if we had to pay this individually if we was living in a neighborhood somewhere in America where we would have to pay property taxes on this little bitty small piece of property that we got our house on, but we paying a property tax on one big piece of land that we got a lot of houses on, and all the houses that we build together we gonna rent out together, and we all gonna get a residual income check every month for all the renters and the people that's in our community. But I want to build this community with a human restoration center, a homeless shelter, and this homeless shelter gonna be opened up for profit. Like, this is a homeless shelter for profit. Like that. This is my design. This is my idea. This is what I want to do with my proceeds that I make doing comedy and what I make in a movie as an artist, as a comedian. This is what I want to do with this money. I want to open up a homeless shelter, and I want to be able to house or bed at least about 300 people. Then I want to build a community center, a human restoration community center, where we'll have classrooms and different programs, how to create their own business, how to get a trade. We'll have certain trades available where people can learn on site how to be welders, how to be a plumber, how to be a carpenter. Like, we're gonna have all these type of businesses that people can go to class and learn and get a job and work and produce and make products. And we're gonna build our own community. We're gonna build our own table, and we're gonna sell those tables to the outside. And once our community start to build up and we put a couple of commercial buildings, and we build our own restaurant, we build our own little store, we build our own little hospital, little medical clinic, we build our own school. This is what the Human Restoration Center gonna be an adult school, but additionally we're gonna add on to the adult school, and we're gonna have a school, you know, and we're gonna have a church, and everybody that join our church will be well taken care of. You'll be a congregational member that to the day you die, you will be well taken care of, because our church will take a portion of the money that people pay every month into their tithes. We'll take that out and pay a life insurance policy for them. So when they pass away, the church will be able to guarantee to bury them. How many churches offering life insurance policy to their congregational members? Wouldn't that be a great idea for a church to do? But all these churches want to charge you to have your funeral there. They want you to come every week and pay your tithes. But when you die, your family gotta pay the church to allow them to have the funeral inside of that church. And all the money that you paid in your tithes, the church don't contribute none of that money or donate none of that money to your funeral when your family is short and can't afford to pay your funeral. Oh my God. So our church, we don't want your money. We want you to come and change your life and praise God. And the money that you put into the church under your name, we tell you that this is a minimum that we have to receive in donations from you. But when you pay those minimums every month, you know, it's cool. It's either you pay it or the church will pay it. If the church pay it, we gonna give you a burial service, and the church keep the change of your burial policy. If you pay it, then when you pass away, the church will give you a burial service, and we'll split the profit with your family. And your family will have a little something after you pass away. But we, the church, we will set y'all up. We'll put all y'all under $1 million policy. Some of y'all ain't worth $1 million, but we might put you under like a $200,000-$300,000 policy, and we'll lock y'all in. You just tell me what type of, how much you want your family to get back, and how much are you willing to pay in tithes every month. As long as you're willing to pay your tithes, your family can be blessed and you can be blessed. You never know. You might need a little extra money in the middle of the month to pay a light bill or something. If you're a member of our congregation, you can go to the church and the church will help you pay your light bill because you're a member of our congregation. Amen. Can I get a witness? But a lot of people don't understand. That's the way the church is supposed to be rocking in our communities, but they taking, they ain't giving. They taking from these people. They ain't trying to help these people no type of way. But ain't God good when he bless a man with the insight, the know-how to put a community together and let it thrive and get rich together? And We can have all these little, little amenities. We can have our own little, you know what I mean? We can build our own little casino and allow people to come in, and we can build our own little community, a real black city. And then we'll fuck the government up, and we'll create our own currency. And amongst our community, we will use that currency, and every, how do you say, tourist, or every spectator or visitor that come to our community, you know, they would have to change their currency into our currency to shop around in our stores and stuff, and all our community members will be able to we'll be able to save and make, American dollars in our bank accounts, but we'll be able to live and eat and survive off of our dollars in our community, and we'll still get, blessed. Like, is anybody with me or everybody against me? Do you think am I cooking on something? Am I smart enough? If I just wonder if all these rappers and all these damn so-called rich niggas came together and just put a couple dollars, like I can start to build this community with less than $100,000 in California. I can build a city. I can build a city in the middle of nowhere in California. And I'm telling you, and if we thrive and come together, and we put our heads together, we will have one of the nicest communities ever established. And we can use this as a model. We can go around all over the United States. Once our finances get built and we build our bank, and our bank start to give people loans, and black people, we want to enrich our community and other communities to be. All we got to do is build our own. Open up our own bank, put our own money in it, do our own thing. All our community members participate. Everybody pay their fair share, and we all gonna get rich together. Mm-hmm. Show is. Um, I thank y'all for watching me. I thank y'all for pushing that like button. I don't know if you ever heard of a comedian or heard of an actor or a rapper that told you before he got famous that if I was to become famous, if I was to be able to make just a little nice, decent amount of money in entertainment, that I would take that money and open up a homeless shelter. A homeless shelter. It's an investment for me. I'm trying to think, right now, I'm like Elon Musk in the beginning. I'm donating, I'm giving away everything. People wondering, like, how is he gonna survive if he's giving it all away? Like, I'm straight. This is my community. Remember, I created it, so I built the elements for me to be able to be well taken care of and comfortable inside of it. And I'm just making sure that other people benefit more than I do off of it, because it isn't for me. This is just the fruits off my tree, and the fruits ain't for me. This ain't from me. This is for the people to eat, for God's people to eat, to get nutrients and nourishment. Like, and we feed, and we get this from God. Like, people don't understand. Like, and I'm gonna get what I want. I'm gonna get what I want. I can see it. I can see God giving me my own community, blessing other people. We having our own farm, our own vegetables, making our own stuff, like everything. We own our own power. We own our own water system, like everything. There's a way to make it happen, Captain. You just don't know how. I do. I do. There's a way to make it happen. Y'all just don't know how, but I do. I'm gonna build a lake. I'm gonna fill it up with fish. How y'all doing? Push that like button. Show me some love. Every time I try to get comfortable, something bad happens. Crusty Butt is going to make his billionaire friend's bank account great. Crusty Butt ain't making nothing great. Now you know. You said Diaper Don is going to prison with Diddy. You said he's actually describing a RICO case. Yeah, you niggas want to live under the same system and rules you've been living under for all these years, huh? I'm gonna build me a community, nigga. I'm gonna change the currency and I'm gonna have my face on $100 bill. I think that'll be like more like that's what you call accomplishment. When you have a black community and y'all got your own black Mount Rushmore with black founders and black leaders carved out the rocks. Like that's the type of shit I'm on. You're gonna see another side of our town that's gonna say Black Hollywood. We're gonna have our own production city. We're gonna have our own production. Like we be gonna be doing our own shit. Like gonna have a black Grammys. You know what I mean? Black. Y'all wanna be black, right? What's up, Keisha B? How you doing? I was just speaking, talking about, my dreams and ambitions and the things that I wouldn't mind doing in life. Keep, finding myself right back at the same conversation. My homeless shelter for profit, my black community that I want to build. I don't even care. It don't even, I got a universal heart. You know what I mean? I want to give people an opportunity to be able to live. And I really don't give a damn about the color of their skin. I don't give a damn. That's the last thing on my mind. But I want to build a community of people who's like-minded. If it's a Hispanic family that want to come in and integrate with our community and want to be a part of our community, we're going to let them in too. If it's an Asian family that want to be a part of our community, like, we're going to let them in. I don't have no discriminations on no one. I love everybody. And I feel like a community is built of different type of people. So, I don't understand why people don't see the truth in life. Is that the truth about life is that we are all a special group of people who all have the opportunity to live together at one time on this earth. We all have 100 years. Well, we all think that we have 100 years. But every day, some of us check out. So the next day, we are all lucky to be able to live together on this earth at the same time we are living. Life is the key to be able to live. And if we was all helping each other and reaching out and loving each other, it'd be a big difference. But I don't understand why people don't understand. You have no choice of who your brothers are. You have no choice of who your sisters are. You have no choice of what your brothers look like or what your sisters look like, right? So if you don't have a choice in the matter to choose your family, you don't have a choice in the matter to choose the people that you have to get along with while we on this earth together. We all are the same. We all should love each other and get along with each other and help each other and build with each other. But everybody think, or somebody think, that they better than the next one. The system that they done create, the programs that they done put in people's minds, it's got people just scattering out, confused. They confused. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to think. They don't know which way to go. Even us Democrats are voting Trump. I can't afford food no more. The crime is out of control. I already know people don't want to talk about how a lot of Democrats, they rooting for Kamala. You root Kamala. But when they go in the booth, they gonna vote for Trump. Like, man, we gotta make America great again. Kamala full of shit. Like, they don't know. There's a lot of undercover Democratic Trump voters. There's a lot of undercover Democratic Trump voters. And they gonna come out on election day. hmm Matter of fact, I'm gonna make another video about that. The undercover Democratic Trump voters. Yeah, that's gonna be my next video. Viper venting. So that's so true. It is. Sergio. So stupid. Right, Keisha? It's nuts. Like, I'm making more money than I've ever made, but I can't even make it. We gonna be quiet on that. Remember when we fighting for toilet paper under Trump? No, 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 no. That actually happened right when Biden took office. You know that, right? That was like right when Biden took office, when they locked us down. Yep. I totally understand. Robert Biden was in office. Yep. 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 The lockdowns. When Biden came in office, they locked us down. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Rich.